With me now from Washington is Washington Post reporter David Fahrenthold. David, when you listen to those speeches back to back, they are particularly powerful. But let's start with Michelle Obama. She lit up the internet yesterday. Her phrase, "When they go low, we go high," has actually been coined by the Clinton campaign. And she's sort of earning the name closer, I think, for this election. What do you make of her performance?
It was one of the best speeches of this campaign. I thought her speech at the Democratic National Convention was also one of the best speeches of this campaign. She's been a very able campaigner for Hillary Clinton, and I think her message that she had yesterday was a pretty powerful response to what Trump is doing now.
You know what I thought was interesting about her speech is the passion and emotion in it. And initially, I thought, boy, if Hillary Clinton could do something like that, she would probably really be able to move some of the people who are undecided. But then I also thought, Hillary Clinton can't do this. She can't show the kind of emotion that the First Lady was able to show in this speech, being the first female candidate.
I think just being the candidate, she sort of needs to show more of a like sort of an above-it-all attitude. She needs not to sort of get down in the gutter and fight with Donald Trump. I mean, it's good for her that there's somebody else who's willing to go down and sort of take on the emotional content and the emotional weight of Trump's words. But for Hillary Clinton, I do think it's a better strategy for her to sort of be above it all and to try to present a case for herself instead of just focusing all the time on Trump.
Right. So the First Lady was talking about the video from Access Hollywood. You broke that story last week, the 2005 video in which you can hear Trump admitting to sexually assaulting women. He has definitely denied the recent allegations, and during the debate he denied actually sexually assaulting women as well. He said no, he never did anything like that. But I'm wondering now, with the video out, do the denials even make a difference? Is the damage done?
I don't think that this episode is over yet. The Washington Post just in the last few minutes published a story about another woman who's come forward to say that Trump groped her basically in the way that he described on that bus. So I think you're going to see more and more women coming forward and saying that this happened to them. If so, I think the damage is not completely done. It may be worse for Trump.
Meanwhile, though, it seems like at least his base of supporters are unfazed. As I understand it, when it comes to his rallies, they are packed like they have always been. The people there are enthusiastic. But moving forward, looking at the general electorate, what sort of challenges does he face?
Well, he's got to expand his base. I mean, you talked about his base who are enthusiastic for him, but there's not enough of them to win a general election. And so he needed to reach out to college-educated whites, college-educated women, to communities of color, all those groups that are now pretty strongly against him. And if he's going to turn his campaign into sort of a one big conspiracy theory in the next few weeks, and to talk about how all these different shadowy groups are trying to, get him out of the nomination or trying to defeat him, I don't really think that's the way to appeal to these broader, more moderate groups.
Right. You have been leading the investigation into the Trump Foundation's charitable donations. Now the New York Attorney General has given the foundation until Monday to file overdue documents with the state. What can you tell us about this?
Well, we reported a couple of weeks ago that the Trump Foundation has been soliciting money. Trump has been soliciting money from other people for a long time. And it turns out that he never got the paperwork. He never got the legal permission he needed to get in New York State, which would have brought some more paperwork and some more registration fees, but most importantly would have required him to get his foundation audited by outside auditors who would go through and look and say, well, were they spending money to benefit Trump himself? That kind of audit might have caught a lot of the things that didn't get caught till I caught them this year. So on Monday, Trump is supposed to submit the audits that he hasn't done yet. We'll see whether he actually complies. That could be a big paperwork burden, and if he doesn't, it could be a big, so it could be penalties for his foundation.
Well, I know you'll be watching. David Fahrenthold, thank you very much.
Thank you.